A massive part of this program has been implementing cybersecurity across Microsoft 365. How do you think the landscape of cybersecurity has changed and evolved over recent years?
It's only ever going to get worse, and it's going to get worse at an exponential rate. We often think back, 10 years ago, was it? I can't remember when, WannaCry hit us and what that meant. I think that unless we take a hard look at both the technology that we have available to us and the education, that we can't win. That's a big thing. You cannot just go out and buy silver bullets or multiple silver bullets. It won't work in the long run. You've got to start doing the education piece. Fear doesn't work in the education space. You've got to get people to understand why they're doing it. People don't spend their lives fearful at home, but they still adopt multi-factor authentication on their banks because they know it's the right thing to do. And we need to educate the same way across the trusts and across any industry, to be totally honest.
Fantastic. So UHB and Insight have been on a strategic partnership for about 2 years, or probably a bit more now. And I wonder if you'd like to talk a little bit about that journey. What was the genesis of that? What was the compelling event that led us together onto this journey of digital transformation?
I can put it down to an exact moment, actually. It was a phone call I had with Mike, who's our account executive. And it was in that conversation that we had that I decided we were going to work together going forwards. I'm quite snappy in my decisions sometimes, and I didn't feel that the partnership that we had at the time was going to go in the right direction. Then I had a conversation with Mike, and I knew exactly which way we were going to go.
So Insight and UHB have a very long-term strategic partnership. We've been working together for probably the last 12 plus years. And through that engagement of technology, but also solutions and services, UHB recognised the significant experience that Insight have around delivering 365 services into other NHS trusts. The organisation really wanted someone to come in that could consult on their specific needs and requirements, and that had been there and done that. And with the experience and projects that Insight had previously delivered, we're in a position to come in and enable the trust in such a way. For the trust, one of their kind of key requirements was not just a partner who could deliver the services, but also bring their team along on that journey. So in a situation where we upskilled their team as we went through the piece of work. So when Insight were kind of completing the project and handing that over, UHB felt in a comfortable place that they could manage it, but also they know that Insight are there, that if they need our support, we'll continue to support them moving forwards as well.
I think if we looked at the rollout of Office 365, the technical rollout took under a week.
Right.
But the actual adoption change management was about 6 months. And that was engaging with the workforce at so many different levels. The diversity in the roles that exist within a trust, be it the frontline clinicians, coupled with the back office corporate staff, everybody's very different. Finance are different to HR are different to the nursing structure. Everybody's got their own different ways of working.
Office 2010 was coming end of life. BlackBerry MDM was becoming end of life. Source One was end of life October this year. So there was quite a large number of work streams that we had to deliver in a very short period of time. So each one of those 7 work streams was a project in itself, and we managed to deliver 7 of those in in 12 months.
A lot of people could say, well, you just had to move to 365 because you were getting rid of Office 2010. But the element of collaboration, the natural feel that people have now got where they work together on 365, be it email, documentation, or just their ability to access their emails away from their desk, with a bring your own device solution that we've just implemented. All of those benefit people without them realising. And then it's when you look back afterwards and say, well, actually, this is what we gave back to the trust. It wasn't just a replacement of an aged office suite. It was actually about making people really understand the power of what you can get from products like Microsoft 365.